And welcome back to your favorite class for a little bit of algebra relating to our topic. So here it says line BC is the perpendicular bisector of segment AD. So they were nice. You know that I'm never going to be nice, but they were nice and labeled it for us. So there's the bisector part, and then there's the perpendicular part with the right angle. So I want you guys to always put those tick marks in, but this time they did it for us. So you can go thank them, whoever they are. So it doesn't matter what part you choose to do first. We're going to find x and y. So based on our tick marks, we know that 7x plus 10 has to be equal to 9x minus 2. I will encourage you to pause the video there and you try the algebra on your own first, and then press play when you're ready to check your work. And again, there's a couple options on how to start the problem. Everyone knows that I'm so positive, so I have to make my variables positive or else I can't sleep at night. Just a reminder to everyone, you did pass Algebra 1 or you would not be in my class. So I want you to have the confidence that you can do this algebra. You'll need algebra for lots of lessons because this class is integrated algebra / geometry. Dun, dun, dun. What color? Let's go. We have x equals 6. It just says find the value of x. So we did that. We're so amazing. Now, just a quick reminder, if you want to check your work, you could do that. You could grab your calculator. Let's do it in our heads. Watch me make a mistake now and have to start the whole video over. Oh no, don't cry. 7 times 6 is 42, plus 10 is 52. 9 times 6 is 54. 54 minus 2 is 52. So the fact that we got the same answer means, guess what? We know it's right, so we're going to smile. Don't forget that step from chapter 1. All right, now we're trying to find the value of y. You know that a right angle is 90, so 7y minus 8 has to be equal to 90. You should pause the video now and then press play again when you're ready to check your answer. And it just says, I'll make that look a little nicer. And it says find the value of y. We did find the value of y. And if you have time in a calculator, you could go back and check your answer. All right, there's just a little bit left. I still hope you're having fun. So I thought this would be worth putting here because you might even be wondering, why are we doing this in this chapter? And so remember what we did in targets 2.1 and 2.2 with reflection, rotation, translation, and symmetry. So here's a picture. I took it from your 2.2 formative. Maybe you remember it, maybe you don't. So same picture, it's gorgeous. And so notice we reflect a triangle over line GJ. It did create a perpendicular bisector. So take a look because you can see there's bisecting, there's bisecting, there's bisecting. And you can see right angle, right angle, right angle. So let's take a closer look. I'll switch green so it matches. So this blue line right here of GJ is the perpendicular bisector of segment BE, segment CF, and segment AD. So just another way to look at the perpendicular bisector. And because I know everything that we're going to do this year, here's a picture that's going to show up in other chapters as well. So in case you're not seeing it, here's one triangle. It got reflected over the purple line. So the green was the pre-image. It got a reflection, and now here is the image. And so as you know from target 2.2 and 2.1, the two big triangles are congruent. And then you know from 2.2 with the properties that all the little corresponding parts are congruent. So two of them are already labeled for us, but I'm going to make sure you can really see it. So we know that from target 2.2. And now after today, we know that line XZ is the perpendicular bisector of, wait for it, dun, 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 segment WY. So we can put our tick marks for those two congruent segments, and we can even go ahead and put our right angle. You could draw 1, you could draw 2, you could draw 4, whatever makes you happy. How crazy do you want to be today? 1 is good, maybe 4 is better. And then just because we had a part of our target 1 was on symmetry, I thought it'd be nice to remind you that we do have a line of symmetry. We practiced that in target 2.1. So math is beautiful, just like you. It's all connected. Makes the world a better place. And here's our last problem. I hope you're still awake. Make sure the person next to you is still awake too. Give them a little punch in the shoulder if they're not. So line WX is the perpendicular bisector of segment ZY. Once again, they labeled it for us. You know I don't always want to be that nice. Sometimes I want to make sure you go ahead and label that picture. All right, but it's asking for the value of X. So again, this is based on our symmetry. So we know that these two segments are also going to be congruent. So here's our fun with algebra. Maybe the last fun we're going to have all day. This might be the most fun you have all day. Who knows? Hopefully you had some other fun somewhere else too. I know how fun period 8 is though. All your favorite people are there. Make sure after this video, turn around and smile at Mr. G and wave to him. He would love it. All right. And so what is next? Let's add 5. X equals 16. I forgot to tell you to pause the video to do it first by yourself. Hopefully you did that. Let's see what happens here. X equals 8. Now sometimes we have to go one more step and actually find the length, but it just said find the value of X, which we did. So that means this problem is done. But if you have time and you have a calculator, you don't even need a calculator. You could check your work. 16 plus 11 is 27, and 32 take away 5 is 27. So remember, if you take your time to check it and you know it's right, you better give yourself a big smile. All right, after you're done with this video, you're going to do one of two different things. You're either going to take a retake on, you're going to work on your practice for target 1.3, and you can get help from Mr. G, or you can get help from each other. Or you're going to work on a little extension on lesson target 2.2. So I hope you learned some things. I hope you had some fun. I hope you feel good about it. There is a Delta Math homework. It's brand new. I just made it. So I miss you horribly. Hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.